Have you ever wondered why love is both the most beautiful and the most complicated thing in life? Why do some relationships last forever, while others fall apart despite every effort? Have you ever been in a situation where a man ignores you, making you feel hurt and lose confidence? You've tried everything to get his attention, but all you received in return was coldness and silence? Don't worry, you're not alone. It's in these difficult moments that you will discover the strength within yourself. In this video, I will share with you powerful actions to destroy his ego, helping you regain confidence and rediscover your self-worth. Let's dive in. Welcome to the channel Sophia's Knowledge, and my name is Sophia. This is a place where every story, every lesson about love will help you find answers. Today, we will explore a fresh perspective on 7 ways to act when a man ignores you, destroy his ego. These are not just empty words, but real-life experiences and deep lessons that will change the way you see love. Stay with Sophia, because the most surprising and interesting things are yet to come. Before we begin, find a quiet place, put on your headphones, and relax your mind. Let the insights in this video help you fully embrace and enjoy each meaningful moment. Are you ready for this journey? Let's go. 1. Ignore him back, the tit-for-tat strategy. When a man starts ignoring you, the natural reaction for many people is to worry, panic, and try to get his attention back. But this is the biggest mistake you can make. Men tend to undervalue what comes too easily. If you keep chasing after him, you will only make him even more distant. Instead of lowering your worth, you need to take control of the situation by ignoring him back. This is the tit-for-tat strategy that helps you turn the tables and regain control. Why does ignoring him back work? Some people think that when a man ignores them, the best approach is to confront him directly, ask questions, or try to hold on. But in reality, men are attracted to mystery and things they can't easily grasp. By ignoring him back, you create a gap that makes him curious and start thinking about you. Imagine this: a man is used to you always initiating conversations, always texting first, always waiting for his attention. But suddenly, you disappear, no longer prioritizing him. What happens then? He will feel unsettled and wonder, what is she doing? He will start thinking, am I losing her? He will feel the absence of the attention you once gave him. When this happens, his ego takes a hit. Men like to feel like the center of attention, but when you take that power away, he will start feeling out of control. How to execute the ignore him back strategy effectively. Ignoring a man doesn't mean pretending to be indifferent while secretly checking your phone every 5 minutes, hoping for his message. For this strategy to truly work, you need to genuinely shift your focus away from him and onto yourself. Don't text or call first. If you've always been the one to initiate conversations, stop immediately. Don't check your messages, don't wonder if he's online. If he doesn't text you, you don't need to either. Don't respond immediately. If he texts or calls, don't reply right away. Let him wait a little. This sends the message that he's no longer your top priority. Focus on yourself and other relationships. Instead of worrying about what he's doing, enjoy your own life. Go out with friends, pursue hobbies, travel, hit the gym. When you are truly happy without him, that's when he feels the most threatened. Appear mysteriously. This doesn't mean completely disappearing, but maintaining a certain distance while exuding confidence. Don't make it obvious that you're playing mind games, rather, show that you are genuinely busy and engaged in better things. When will he start coming back? If you execute this strategy correctly, after a while, he will start reaching out to you again. At this point, he might start texting first with meaningless messages. Hey, how have you been? Show more interest in you on social media, liking your photos or stories. Find excuses to meet up or accidentally appear where you are. This is when you need to stay strong. Don't immediately show excitement or eagerness. Continue maintaining your independence, confidence, and allure. When he sees that you're not easily swayed, he will desire you even more. When should you let go? This strategy works with most men, but there are cases where you need to walk away for good. If he truly doesn't care about you, whether you ignore him or not, he never reaches out. If he only comes back when he sees you happy but then ignores you again afterward. If you realize he enjoys the chase but doesn't truly appreciate you. At this point, you must prioritize your self-worth and walk away. Don't waste time trying to change a man who never valued you in the first place. Ultimately, ignoring a man back is not just a strategy to make him return, it's about elevating your own self-worth. A confident, independent woman who doesn't rely on a man's attention always possesses the greatest attraction. Remember, if a man ignores you, don't chase him. Let him realize your value on his own. What do you think about this strategy? Have you ever applied it before? What are your thoughts on this lesson? Have you ever used something similar in your life? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. I'll read and respond quickly. Thank you for your support. Let's keep going together. 2. Be more beautiful, more attractive, show him that you don't need him. When a man ignores you, the wrong reaction that many women have is to feel insecure, discouraged, or even withdraw. But this is exactly the time when you need to shine more than ever. Remember, the more confident and attractive a woman is, the more valuable she becomes. If he doesn't appreciate you, then make yourself even more beautiful and alluring so that he regrets it. What attracts men? Most men are drawn to women with a strong personal charm. It's not just about looks, but also about charisma, confidence, and the energy you radiate. An attractive woman is not someone who chases after a man, but rather someone who makes men chase after her. Remember, a man may ignore you, but he cannot ignore a beautiful, confident woman who exudes a powerful aura. Take action now, upgrade yourself. Here are some ways to become more beautiful and attractive, making him stare in awe when he sees you. Take care of your appearance, make him regret it. When a man ignores you, let your appearance be your sharpest weapon. Don't think that beautifying yourself is for him, you do it for yourself. A woman who values herself always holds high value. Update your fashion style, change your hairstyle, buy new outfits that flatter your body, choose colors that enhance your skin tone, and make yourself look elegant and captivating. Take care of your skin and body. A glowing complexion and a fit body not only make you more beautiful, but also boost your confidence. Exercise, drink plenty of water, and follow a skincare routine to stay radiant. Enhance your aura. It's not just about external beauty, but also inner beauty. Walk with confidence, maintain strong eye contact, and smile radiantly. These things will make you more attractive than ever. Let him see that you don't need him to be beautiful. On the contrary, his absence has made you even more dazzling. Elevate your value, make him feel like he lost a treasure. Don't just focus on external beauty, become an intelligent and strong woman. Learn and grow, read books, acquire new skills, and expand your knowledge about the world. A woman with depth is always more attractive than one who only revolves around relationships. Engage in exciting activities, try things you've never done before, learn to dance, join a yoga class, travel alone, or explore a new career path. When you are busy enjoying your life, you won't have time to wonder what he's doing. Expand your social circle, surround yourself with successful and positive-minded people. This not only brings more opportunities into your life, but also makes you more charismatic and confident. He will soon realize that you are no longer the girl who used to wait and crave his attention. And that realization will drive him crazy with regret. Live happier, show him you don't need him to enjoy life. Nothing bothers a man more than seeing a woman he once ignored happily enjoying life without him. Always be joyful, a radiant smile is your sharpest weapon. When you're happy, you exude positive and irresistible energy. Post your happy moments subtly, let him see you enjoying luxurious parties, exciting trips, and fun moments with friends, without him. But do this naturally, not in a way that looks like you're trying to make him jealous. Don't mention him, avoid posting sad or cryptic messages about him. Show that you are genuinely living your best life. This will leave him feeling confused and intrigued. When will he come back? Once you become more beautiful, confident, and happy, trust me, sooner or later, he will come back. When he sees you becoming more attractive, he will reach out to text or find ways to reconnect. Start feeling jealous when he sees you with new people. Feel hurt because you no longer need him. At this point, you have two choices. If you still have feelings for him, let him pursue you again and prove that he truly values you. If you realize you deserve better, continue enjoying your amazing life and leave him behind. When should you completely let go? This strategy will make you more attractive, but there are times when you should firmly move on, if he only returns because you look better but has no serious intentions. If you realize he never truly appreciated you. If you've become stronger and no longer feel he deserves you. Remember, the most important thing is not making him come back, but making yourself the best version of who you are. In the end, nothing makes a man regret more than seeing a woman who once adored him become more beautiful, happier, and completely independent of him. Let him see that losing you was the worst mistake he ever made. What do you think about this approach? Are you ready to become more attractive? 3. No texting, no calling, make him worried. When a man ignores you, the natural reaction for many women is to keep texting him, asking questions, or even blaming him for his indifference. But do you know? This is the biggest mistake you can make. On the contrary, the silent strategy, no texting, no calling, is the most effective way to make him worried, confused, and wondering if you still care about him. At that point, you will completely turn the situation around. Why is silence such a powerful weapon? Put yourself in his shoes. Initially, he ignores you because he thinks you are chasing him or believes you will always be there waiting. But if you suddenly disappear, no texts, no calls, he will start feeling uneasy. Men only truly appreciate something when they feel the risk of losing it. When you remain silent, he will wonder, what is she doing? Is she talking to someone else? Has she stopped liking me? This confusion will make him feel out of control, and at that moment, he will start finding ways to reach out to you. How to implement the no texting, no calling strategy. Step 1. Disappear mysteriously. If you are someone who usually takes the initiative to text, call, or update your emotions on social media, stop immediately. No texting, no calling, no checking in. No posting sad statuses, no sharing cryptic love-related posts. No showing any signs that you care about him. Make him feel like your attention has suddenly disappeared. This will strike his psychology, making him confused and wondering what is happening. Step 2. Stay busy and upgrade yourself. While you remain silent, instead of sitting and waiting for his message, use this time to focus on yourself. Engage in exciting activities, hang out with friends, exercise, learn a new skill, or attend social events. Take care of yourself, go shopping, do beauty treatments, and change your fashion style to become more attractive. Create a mysterious image. If you often post on social media, only share happy moments, but don't reveal too much. This will make him want to know more about your life. Did you know? A woman who is busy with her own life becomes incredibly attractive. Step 3. Make him take the first step. After some time without hearing from you, he will gradually start to feel your absence. At that point, you may notice some of the following signs. He starts texting or calling first. It could be a meaningless text like, "How have you been?" or an unexpected call. He begins interacting with you on social media, liking photos, viewing stories, or commenting on your posts. He finds ways to appear in your life, suddenly showing up at your favorite cafe or asking your friends about you. The most important thing is not to respond immediately. Let him wait a bit so he feels that you are no longer as easy to reach as before. Important notes when using this strategy. Don't act resentful or try to retaliate. Your goal is not to hurt him, but to show him that you are not dependent on him. Don't give up too soon. If he doesn't text after a few days, don't worry. Some men have a big ego and may take a week or longer to react. Be patient. If he doesn't react at all, reconsider. If he still doesn't reach out after a long time, maybe he truly doesn't care. At this point, you should evaluate whether he is worth waiting for. When should you stop this strategy? The no texting, no calling strategy is very effective in many cases, but you also need to know when to stop. If he initiates contact and shows interest again, you can consider how to respond based on your feelings. If you realize you have moved on and no longer need him, congratulations! You have won this game. If he has no reaction at all, don't keep waiting for someone who doesn't deserve you. Be strong and move forward. Ultimately, when you stop texting and calling, you put him in a state of losing control. That's when he starts worrying and tries to reach out to you again. Men always crave things that are hard to get. When you are no longer easy to reach, he will finally realize your value. Are you ready to try this strategy? If so, stay calm, confident, and observe how he reacts. If you're still watching at this moment, don't hesitate to comment, continue, below. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so Sophia has more motivation to create meaningful videos. Let's continue together. 4. Post happy pictures, make him feel like he's missing something. One of the most effective ways to make a man who's ignoring you rethink his decision is to show him that you're still living happily without him. When you present a life full of energy, radiance, and attraction, he will feel a sense of loss and start doubting his choice to ignore you. Do you know what hurts a man's ego the most? It's not sulking or complaining, but rather the realization that you're enjoying life without needing him. A man's psychology when he sees you happy without him. Imagine this, he ignores you, assuming that you'll be sad, miserable, and waiting for his message. But one day, he opens social media and sees you looking radiant, happy, and having fun with friends, enjoying life to the fullest. Immediately, a thought crosses his mind, wait a minute, did I misjudge her? He will start feeling that you're no longer dependent on him, and this will hurt his ego. He will begin questioning, is she genuinely happy or just pretending? Does she have someone else? This will make him feel uneasy, curious, and even jealous. And that's when the game shifts. How to post happy pictures subtly and effectively. Not just any picture will make him feel the loss. You need a smart, strategic approach to maximize the impact. Step 1. Choose the right photos. A radiant, smiling picture, a photo where you're genuinely happy, with bright, energetic eyes, will make him believe you're truly enjoying life. Photos with friends, especially with male friends, but don't make it too obvious or force jealousy, as it might backfire. Engaging in exciting activities, traveling, trying new experiences, working out, attending events. These images will show that you are fully embracing life without him. Most importantly, be natural. Don't try too hard, or you might lose your genuine charm. Step 2. Write a powerful caption. A great picture becomes even more impactful with the right caption. But remember, don't use captions that sound heartbroken or directly reference love. Instead, go for messages of positivity, independence, and growth. Life is always wonderful for those who know how to enjoy it. A smile is the most powerful weapon, you can conquer the world with just one. When one door closes, another one opens with better things. You don't need someone to make you happy, you are your own happiness. Avoid captions that sound bitter like "I'm fine without you" or "thanks for leaving so I could find myself," because they make it obvious you still care about him. Step 3. Maintain a balanced posting frequency. Don't overdo it. Posting too much can make you seem like you're trying too hard to get attention. Keep a moderate frequency, around 2 to 3 posts per week, to maintain a natural and attractive presence. Pro tip: if he starts interacting, liking, commenting, or watching your stories, don't respond immediately. Let him wait and wonder about you even more. His reactions, and how to handle them. After applying this strategy, he may react in one of these ways. He messages you first. If he asks, "How have you been?" don't act too excited. Reply naturally, neither too warm nor too cold. Example: "I'm doing great, life has never been more interesting." He interacts more on social media. If he starts liking your posts or watching your stories, that means your strategy is working. He gets jealous. If he asks about people in your pictures or hints that you might be seeing someone new, just smile and say, "I'm just enjoying life." The key: stay confident and independent. When this strategy won't work. Even though this method is effective in many cases, there are situations where you need to reconsider. If he genuinely doesn't care anymore, if, after a long time, he still shows no reaction, it might mean he has truly moved on. At this point, stop trying and focus entirely on yourself. If you're forcing it too much, if you're not genuinely happy and are only pretending, you'll eventually feel exhausted. Remember, the goal is not to make him come back, but to become the best version of yourself. Final thoughts. Nothing makes a man regret his decision more than seeing a woman who once liked him now thriving without him. Let him see that, with or without him, you shine just as brightly. And most importantly, do this for yourself, not just to get him back. When you are truly happy, the right people will naturally be drawn to you. 5. Show that you have many admirers, make him jealous. One of the most powerful ways to make a man who ignores you reconsider is by triggering his jealousy. A man's instinct is always to possess and control what he considers important. If you show him that you are not lacking in admirers, he will feel a sense of loss and worry that he might lose you forever. Remember, a man may ignore you for a while, but when he sees you becoming the center of attention for others, he will immediately feel threatened. This is how you make him chase you again. A man's psychology when he sees you have many admirers. When a man ignores you, he believes that you are still there, still waiting for him. This makes him feel secure, without any pressure. But if one day, he realizes that other men are interested in and pursuing you, his mindset will completely change. Is she really that attractive? Why didn't I notice before? If I don't act now, will she belong to someone else? Am I losing her to another man? When a man gets jealous, he will instinctively come back. How to subtly show that you have many admirers. Step 1. Reveal accidental signs of interest from others. You don't need to outright say, "I have many admirers," but you can subtly let him realize it on his own. Some simple yet effective ways: post photos with a group of friends, especially if there are men in the picture. This will make him wonder, who are these guys? Mention your male friends in conversations with others, so that he can overhear or find out indirectly. Leave small clues on social media. For example, post a story with a bouquet of flowers and a caption like "a surprising day" without mentioning who sent them. This will keep him wondering all day. Important: do this naturally, don't try too hard, as it may backfire. Step 2. Increase your interactions with other men. If he follows you on social media, let him see that other men are interested in you. Interact with other men's posts, like, comment naturally. Encourage others to engage with you by posting interesting questions or statements on your stories. Go out with male friends and leave subtle hints, for example, a photo where a man's silhouette is visible, but not too obvious. Note: don't overdo this or do it too frequently, as it might make you look like you're just seeking attention. Step 3. Let him hear about you from others. Sometimes, what he hears from others is more powerful than what he directly sees from you. Some effective ways: if you have mutual friends, let your friends accidentally mention that other men are interested in you. Drop hints in conversations with others so that he overhears. For example, when chatting with friends where he is present, you can casually say, "Lately, someone has been asking me out a lot, but I'm not sure if I should accept. I'm considering whether to give someone a chance or not." Hearing this will make him unable to sit still. When does this strategy not work? If he is overly arrogant. Some men have such big egos that if they see you have many admirers, instead of trying to win you back, they will think, "She must already have someone else, so there's no need to care anymore." If you overdo it, if you seem too showy or overly bragging about having many admirers, he might think you're just trying to get attention and lose interest in you. If he has completely lost interest in you, if a man truly has no feelings for you anymore, whether you have admirers or not won't matter to him. In this case, focus on yourself instead of trying to make him jealous. Final thought. Men only truly cherish what they fear losing. If you make him realize that you are an attractive woman with many admirers and that you are not dependent on him, he will feel the pressure and the motivation to come back to you. But most importantly, remember that you are not doing this just to get his attention. You are proving that you deserve someone who values and appreciates you. And if he doesn't come back? That's okay. Another man will come along and love you the way you truly deserve. 6. Don't ask, "Why are you like this?" Let him explain himself. When a man ignores you, the easiest reaction is to feel hurt and start asking, "Why are you like this?" In reality, this is one of the biggest mistakes you can make when dealing with this situation. When you ask this type of question, you unintentionally hand over all the control to him and create pressure, which might make him distance himself from you even more. Instead, you should let him explain himself, or even not explain at all, because this will make him feel uncomfortable and unsettled. Why you shouldn't ask, "Why are you like this?" The reason you shouldn't ask this question is that it puts you in a weak position. When you demand an explanation or question his behavior, you make him feel like he has control over the conversation rather than you taking charge of the situation. This feeling can lead to the following outcomes: he feels pressured to give a reason, and might come up with an excuse or even avoid answering altogether. He senses that you depend on him to understand his actions, which may make him lose respect for you. He doesn't feel the need to take responsibility for his actions when you ask too many questions, which could make him ignore you even more. This is a form of weak invitation that you should avoid, as it will only put you in a passive and dependent position. The right approach: let him explain himself. Step 1. Stay silent and don't demand an explanation. When he ignores you, remain silent and appear indifferent. Instead of asking questions, create space for him to reflect on his actions and start questioning himself. When he realizes that you are not demanding an explanation, he will feel compelled to explain himself. This is how you maintain control over the situation without saying a word. How to do this: if he doesn't reach out to talk to you, don't chase after him or look for reasons. Don't initiate a conversation about his actions. Live your life normally, do things you love, and let him think about what he has done. Step 2. Act unaffected by his ignoring. One of the key factors in making him explain himself is showing that his behavior doesn't hurt you. When he sees that you don't react or aren't affected by his actions, he will feel like he's losing control over the relationship. This will make him feel the need to explain himself. Show that you don't need him to be happy. Don't let him think you are waiting for him to come back. Create joy and fulfillment from what you have, with or without him. Step 3. Let him notice your change. When you don't ask why he behaves a certain way, he will start feeling responsible for providing an explanation. At this point, you let him realize that your change is making him lose control. The key here is to make him feel your absence. When you start acting differently, he will notice the change and feel left behind. This will make him reflect and want to find out why you are acting differently. Why this strategy works. The reason this strategy works is that men don't like the feeling of being ignored. When you don't ask why, he will feel like he has lost control and start worrying about the relationship. This absence can make him restless and want to come back to explain his actions. The important thing is not to let him see you as weak or searching for reasons. When you make him take responsibility, you show that you don't need any explanations to feel worthy. This will naturally push him to find an explanation for his behavior. When not to use this strategy. When he no longer cares about the relationship, if he has lost interest and genuinely wants to leave, this strategy may not work. However, if he still has feelings for you and is only ignoring you temporarily, this strategy will be very effective. When he needs clarity, sometimes, he might be dealing with personal issues and actually needs you to come closer to help. In this case, staying silent for too long might make him feel like you don't care about him anymore. Ultimately, when you stop asking, "Why are you like this?" you don't just give him the chance to explain himself, but you also create a shift in the relationship. you not only show independence, but also make him realize your value. Remember, men don't like feeling left behind, and when he sees that you're no longer waiting for him to explain, he will reflect and feel the need to justify his behavior. This action will not only make him come back to you, but also help you maintain respect and control in the relationship. 7. If he's still distant, be strong and let go. In a relationship, when a man ignores you, it can be deeply hurtful. You've tried various ways to get his attention, make him worried, or even change yourself, but if he continues to be distant, it's a clear sign that he no longer cares about you. In this situation, letting go may be the best choice, not because you've failed, but because you deserve to be treated better. Feel the coldness from him. When a man becomes distant, you'll gradually feel the gap growing between you. At first, you might think he's just busy, but as time passes, you realize that his indifference is not a coincidence, but a deliberate attitude. He no longer reaches out to you, no longer cares about your life, and doesn't even show interest or share anything with you. As this feeling lingers, you begin to notice the difference in how he treats you compared to before. He's lost interest, and every time you try to reach out to him, it only makes you feel more hurt. Don't blame yourself, reevaluate the relationship. When he starts to grow cold, you may begin to ask yourself, did I do something wrong? This question is natural, but if you constantly blame yourself and search for reasons within, you'll fall into an emotional spiral that's hard to escape. The important thing now is to look at the relationship objectively. If he continues to be distant despite all your efforts to connect, it might be time to reevaluate the relationship. Ask yourself, do I deserve this coldness? Are you the only one putting effort into this relationship? Accept reality and decide to let go. One of the hardest yet most important steps is accepting the reality that he no longer cares about you. No matter how much you try, if he remains unchanged, letting go will bring you relief. Don't try to change someone who no longer wants to change for you. Remember, you deserve love and respect, and you shouldn't endure prolonged indifference. Step 1. Cut emotional ties. When you sense his coldness, the first step is to cut emotional ties with him. This doesn't mean you have to break up immediately, but you need to detach yourself from your emotions for him. Start by stopping the habit of constantly checking your phone, avoiding sending messages or calling, and giving yourself space to think. How to do it: stop seeking his attention and start focusing on yourself. Spend time on your hobbies, do things that make you happy, and explore yourself. Step 2. Seek support from loved ones. At times, facing his coldness may make you feel lonely. In these moments, having friends or family who understand and are willing to listen is extremely important. Don't hesitate to share your feelings with them. They can help you see the situation from a more objective perspective and remind you that you are not alone. Reasons why you should let go when he's distant. Life is too short to spend your time on someone who doesn't appreciate you. When he grows distant, it's not just a sign of a lack of interest, but also a lack of respect for you. You deserve genuine love, attention, and respect, not neglect. If you keep trying to hold on to a man who no longer cares, you'll waste your time and energy. Instead of focusing on someone undeserving, invest in yourself, grow as a person, take care of your health, and do things you love. This is the time to reconnect with yourself and regain your lost confidence. Prolonged coldness not only hurts you, but can also damage your self-esteem. When you accept letting go, you not only free yourself from an unhealthy relationship, but also open the door to a new, real, and healthier love. Ultimately, if he remains distant and makes no effort to change, remember that letting go is not a failure, but an act of self-love. Respect yourself, because you deserve love and attention from someone who truly wants you in their life. Letting go allows you to open yourself to new opportunities, new relationships, and personal growth. When you release what no longer serves you, you create space for better things to enter your life. Conclusion. In a relationship, when a man ignores you, it's often a sign that he no longer has interest, respect, or love for you. However, instead of hoping for him to change, the best way to protect yourself and maintain your self-respect is to act decisively and let go. Ignoring him back, becoming more attractive, or simply cutting contact, these actions are not revenge, but a way to affirm your worth. When facing his coldness, don't fear loss, because in reality, what you're losing is an opportunity to find real love and respect from someone who truly deserves you. Letting go is not failure, it's self-respect, ensuring that you don't remain in a hurtful relationship. Remember, every breakup is a step toward a brighter future where you can find true happiness. So, be strong, stay firm, and believe that life will continue to bring you wonderful opportunities. You deserve to be loved and cherished, and when you understand your worth, you'll attract the right people into your life. That wraps up today's video. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you found valuable lessons in this discussion, and that these insights help you in your journey of love. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content in the future. I truly appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you a life filled with love and happiness.